In the humble village of Pyrgos, nestled between emerald mountains and clear streams, lived a young boy named Elias. He grew up within the embrace of his pious family, where sacred hymns were a daily symphony and stories of the holy prophets whispered secrets of the divine to his yearning heart. Elias, with bright eyes and a soul steeped in wonder, believed steadfastly that the true wealth of man was entwined not with gold or grandeur but with faith and love for one's neighbor. Such was the creed he carried fervently as he journeyed away from the simplicity of his village to the bustling, cacophonous heart of a sprawling city. Upon his arrival, the city unfolded before him, a labyrinth of ambition and opulence. Towering edifices pierced the heavens, casting long shadows over its restless denizens. The streets were alive with promises of power and fortune, but Elias, girded with the teachings of Scripture, maintained his resolve. In this new realm, Elias found himself apprenticed in commerce, challenged daily to reconcile his steadfast morals with the mercantile pursuit of wealth. His integrity, once so certain, now stood at the precipice, tested by the allure of the life he had forsaken. In the heart of this city, Elias encountered a world rife with inequity. The grandeur of its skyline belied the poverty that lurked in its alleys. It pained him to see the sick and needy overlooked, souls yearning for compassion. In the quiet corners of his soul, Elias pledged to bring light to these forsaken lives. Thus, he dedicated his spare hours to the service of the needy, sharing his meager earnings and offering solace to the destitute. As the tendrils of winter gripped the city, Elias found himself warming the bodies and spirits of the homeless, his acts of kindness shining like a beacon amidst the pervasive darkness. Yet, the titans of industry were unimpressed by Elias's quaint virtues. They viewed his charitable actions as futile, lacking the relevance of real success which they measured in coin. They lured him with promises, positions of influence, wealth beyond measure, if only he would align himself with their pursuits. Elias stood at a crossroads. To surrender to the whispers of temptation would grant him every earthly desire, yet he heard the quiet whispers of his childhood faith reminding him of the true path. He questioned whether his mission here was in vain or if his actions indeed held the power to transform lives. One fateful evening, as he wandered through the solemn streets, Elias encountered an aged man whose eyes mirrored the serenity of the sages. The man spoke of battles fought within, of treasures unseen by the eyes of men, echoing the teachings of Elias's youth. This meeting galvanized Elias. It was as if heaven itself had reaffirmed his purpose. And so, undeterred by the scorn of the world, Elias chose the narrow path, opting for a life of simplicity enriched with grace.